Whatever you do, don't let this guy near your Dragon Balls. Hey guys, it's your boy Rod from DBZSHFIGS.com, and today I'm bringing to you an unboxing and review of the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts Vegeta older style battle clothes. So this one just got in the mail today, February 5th, 2025, if you're watching this. This one was released for $60 back when it was on pre-order in Premium Bandai. No history of the figure, right? Because we've gotten many Scouter Vegetas and even, Vegetas like this with the lighter blue, but we've never gotten a older style battle clothes Vegeta. So this is the first one ever. But before I continue, just want to let you know that I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once I reach that milestone, I'll be giving away one of these Tamashii Nation store exclusive Son Goku Innocent Challenger. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. You might even be the one to take this one home. We have Vegeta post up here, small Tamashii Nation's logo, and a silver toy animation. As always, silver means it's an American figure. So if you buy this in Asia, it's going to be golden. It tells you what series it's from. So this one's Dragon Ball Z. And then we have a couple different pictures on the side here. So, the glove, the face, Vegeta sweating. Yeah, and then on the back, just a bunch of different poses you could put them in. With first from Frieza or with Jais. And then just the name on the side here. And him taking a nap. And him looking like he's about to get beat up by Frieza. So yeah, let's get him out of the box. So here we have the figure in the clamshell in case anybody's wondering what that looks like. You could take a look at the different accessories here, but just wanted to give it a quick 360. So here we have the figure out of the box, but before we begin, make sure to check out my website, DBZSHFIGS.com, where you'll find a complete archive of every single release in the Dragon Ball S.H. Figuarts line. The site is constantly being updated with all new information, so it's always up to date when you go in. But anyways, here he is. The Prince of all Saiyans. Looks crazy cool, honestly. I think the color really pops. I didn't know what to think about it because, it's pretty basic coloring, right? It's like a dark blue, navy, and then the rest is just like white on the armor and then brown on this part of the armor. But yeah, it just really pops out for whatever reason. Here you can take a look at the face. Looks like it's straight out of the anime, in my opinion. Let's get rid of this plastic. But yeah, honestly, it might be one of the best looking Vegetas that we have, apart from the Scouter Vegeta that we got. That one, I think it's still more iconic, but this one, it honestly, for me, when he started wearing this battle armor, it was when we basically started seeing glimpses of Vegeta maybe becoming a good guy, which we would eventually find out that he would become a good guy. But yeah, it's when he started teaming up with like Krillin and Gohan to take down the Frieza army and stuff. But yeah, just the color looks really nice. Like I said, it's all one base color. Basically, there's no shading as far as I could see. Even like the skin, it's all the same color, just a little details there with like the eyebrows and the expressions. The hair is all one same black color. But yeah, honestly, it really pops out in my opinion. So let's take a look at the accessories that it comes with. So it comes out of the box with this, I want to say angry Vegeta, but when is he not? So I would just say that's a normal looking Vegeta. He also comes with this screaming face. Can be when he's fighting someone or throwing a ki blast or just basically being Vegeta and screaming at people. Comes with what is known as the sleeping face. So this is where, he was relaxing, taking a nap, and then Krillin and Gohan steal his Dragon Balls. Pretty nice. Look at the detail there. Then we have this face where he's really in a pickle, This is like when he's fighting Frieza and he just basically finds out that he has no chance against him and he's probably gonna die, which we know he eventually does. But, I like the detail of the sweat running down his face, as well as the veins popping out of his forehead there and there. It's just really, really detailed. I really like this. Lastly is a continuation of the previous face. This one, he's sweating too, but he's also crying in this. So this, like, to recreate the scene where he's dying and basically telling Goku about the history of the Saiyans and how he should avenge his death as well as the death of all the Saiyans before him. So this one is probably my favorite one, because honestly, that's one of my favorite scenes from Dragon Ball Z. You know, so it's awesome to be able to replicate it. As far as hands, he comes out straight out of the box with the closed fist, as most of these Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts come. He also comes with these, what I like to call karate chop hands. So basically, you know, just ready to karate chop you or say hi. Be nice, Vegeta, for once, please. And then he comes with these open palm hands, basically what I like to call ki blast hands. So it could be him like throwing a ki blast effect at you or being a mime. Lastly, he comes with these like gripping, grabbing hands. And to me, I keep referencing the scene where he's dying. This is like when he's digging the hand into the dirt as he's dying and crying and telling Kakarot to avenge him. You know, he's like digging in and being like, avenge me. And then he also comes with extra pieces to change his armor so that he looks battle damaged, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And it basically looks like this. Here he is, you know, all battle damaged, all scuffed up. Actually, let me change the face. There we go. He's got to be crying, right? After this kind of damage. So you can see that you get a nice little peek at his six-pack there, because he got shot with a blast beam. And then it goes all the way through the back. It basically lines up pretty good back here. You know, that way, if you do whatever ab crunch movement you want, it kind of still looks fine. So yeah, that's pretty cool that they included this. You could even see like the cracks on top of here of the armor on the pec area. And the way they do this, if you don't know, is just you can basically pop out the armor like this, and there's going to be like holes in there for the different pieces. You do the same thing here in the front. Should just be able to pop out like that. And then you take out the back as well as this part here. And that's how he looks without any armor, in case you're wondering. And then you could choose whatever armor you want, if you want it to be battle damaged or not. And then lastly, it wouldn't be a Vegeta figure if he didn't come with, you know, crossed arm pieces. So the way they do it with this figure is better, in my opinion, than they have done with like others like this one. Because with this one, you basically pop out the bicep here, and there's a piece that joins it. But after you do that for a while, it just becomes kind of loose, and sometimes the arm just keeps falling off. So the way they do it now is you're able to pop out the entire shoulder, pop each one of these in there, and then it has a connector here. As you can see, it's like a kind of like a square connector here that just puts them basically like this. It's not a perfect system, you know, in my opinion. It still takes a lot of work to do it, but I do think it's better because, like I said, it protects you against loose arms like these. This one just takes a little more work, in my opinion, but it looks good enough from the front, right? Because from the back, you really have to extend these shoulders so that these pieces even connect. But it does the job. Vegeta in his probably most iconic pose. All right, so now we're going to go into the review part of the video. And as always, we start with articulation, and we start down here at the foot, able to rotate 360. It's a little constrained by the piece of footing there, but you still can do it quite nicely. You can bend the foot down and up, and you have a little bit of an ankle rocker. You feel it more going this way, but over here is constrained by the footwear again. And then the toe, you're able to point it up just a little bit, not down. And then the knee, it's able to bend actually quite a bit, honestly. I thought it would be more constrained, but it bends this much, which is pretty good. The leg itself, you're able to take it out to the side this much, up this much, and then back all the way over here. You know, I don't know why you would want to do it that high, but he could do it. And then it's able to rotate 360 at the thigh there. And then we move to the waist, and it's kind of stiff, but he is able to rotate 360. He'll probably pop out of his joint there. A lot of these figures tend to do that, but just pop them back in. And then ab crunch wise is honestly pretty constricted. He's only able to move this much. You know, he's not really able to bend down. Not even if you pop him out a little. No, it's not really doing much there for me. This is basically all the movement you get, which I don't know if that's to be expected, but he does have the battle armor, so maybe it is. You know, it's pretty much it. And then he is able to bend down this much. You know, bend down, touch your toes, basically. And then we go to the shoulder. The shoulder, it will rotate 360 pretty easily. You know, it's not constrained by the shoulder pads of the Saiyan armor. And then you would extend this far wide. You have a nice little bend in here with the butterfly joint. It's not a lot, to be honest, but it's there. And then the bicep, it will rotate 360. At the elbow, you're able to bend this much, which is actually a lot, to be honest. He's basically almost touching his boulder shoulder there. The wrist rotates 360. You could actually see the ball peg there. You're able to twist up and down the fist, which is always good. And as far as the head, rotate 360 pretty easily. And the head, you're able to bend down this much, which is not a lot. You know, my metric is usually if their chin touches their chest, it's a good range. But he is able to look up, which is rare, to be honest. He's able to look up, as he probably usually does. He's quite a short guy, so. And then the head, you're able to twist it left and right. And then as you can see, the neck there, it has a nice little movement. Of course, that does end up having like some holes between. There's a nice bit of space. Like if I have him doing this, you could really see the space there, but I can't fault it much there. But yeah, I mean, other than that, that's pretty much it. For the articulation, nothing really jumps out at me. You pretty much have everything you would want it to do. So it's gonna be a 4. Next up, we move over to accuracy, and I'm gonna pop up this picture here. And as you could tell, straight out of the anime, in my opinion. You know, like I said in the beginning, very simple colors. You know, the navy blue, the white, the brown, and the skin color. It's all pretty easy. Hard to get him wrong, you know, which I think they really got him right. So it's gonna be an easy 5 for me. Next up, we move over to price to plastic ratio. And just a reminder, this one was $60 on Premium Bandai. It does come with 5 total exchangeable faceplates, 4 total pairs of exchangeable hands, the folded arms piece, and an exchangeable battle damage armor suit. So with that being said, I do have this Vegeta that's $35. So that one only includes 3 total exchangeable faces, so 2 less. It includes 1 more hand actually, and it has the folded arms piece. So to you, I asked the question, is it worth $25 more to have 2 extra faceplates and the exchangeable armor? To me, honestly, I do think it's pretty worth it. It's not the best deal. I'm not gonna lie here and tell you that it is, but I think it's pretty worth it. You know, the more faceplates, the better, especially when you have such ones like, you know, Vegeta crying, which, like I mentioned, one of my favorite scenes. So to me, I'm gonna give this a 4 just because, like I said, it's not the best deal ever, but it's a pretty fair one in my opinion. Next up, we move over to scale, and just for comparison reasons, here's that Super Saiyan Vegeta that I mentioned earlier. So I just wanted to make sure that they're the same height, and it does look like, based on the head, they're the same height. So that matches. And then I do have Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku here by my side. So Goku is technically like 5'9". Vegeta's supposed to be like 5'5". So, I mean, Goku's clearly taller, which I think looks pretty good. So it's going to be a 5 from me. Lastly is shelf presence, which if you don't know, it's the most biased out of all these 5 categories, because what I like on my shelf might not be something you like on your shelf, and vice versa. So, you know, I really enjoy the fact that it came with the battle damaged armor. To me, the way I would pose this would be kind of recreating that scene where he's dying, because, you know, it just holds such a special place for me, you know, in all of Dragon Ball. So I'm not going to give it a 5 because it's not the coolest looking figure out there, but I think a strong 4 would be it. Like I said, I really like this version of Vegeta. You know, I like the colors, I like how they pop out. So overall, S.H.Figuarts Vegeta older style battle clothes gets a 4.4 out of 5, which is pretty good. You know, that's a pretty good grade. I really enjoy it. I'm glad I have it in my collection. It's probably going to be my go-to Vegeta from now on, since I still haven't found a good deal on the Scouter Vegeta, but this one, honestly, it's everything that I imagined from the anime. If you don't have it, I suggest you do pick it up, because it's a really nice figure, especially if you're a fan of Vegeta, or if you're a fan of the Frieza saga or the Namek saga, whatever you want to call it. I think it looks nice. I think when they announced this figure, a lot of people were like, oh my god, another Vegeta, you know, especially for $60. But now that I have it in hand, I really like it, and I'm really glad that I pre-ordered it. But if you don't like my scores, as always, you could go to DBZSHFIGS.com, go to the page for the Vegeta older style battle clothes, and there should be a poll there where you could input your own scores, and that way we get a cumulative score from the entire community. But that's going to be it for me. Check out the Amazon deals tab, where you can find all the best deals on Amazon currently for the Dragon Ball S.H. Figuarts line. Other than that, I hope you really have a nice rest of your day.